Welcome to the Clinical and Bioequivalence Testing Center of Phong University of Medicine and Pharmacy. Established by Resolution Number 96/NQHDTYDHP dated December 26, 2023, the center officially began operations in February 2024 and was certified under Decision Number 14/QDK2DT by the Ministry of Health for meeting good clinical practice (GCP) standards. Located on the 11th floor of Phong University Hospital, the center is one of the pioneering units in Vietnam capable of conducting all phases of clinical trials, Phase 1 through Phase 4, including chemical drugs, herbal medicines, traditional medicines, and biological products. With a vision of becoming a leading institution in clinical trial and bioequivalence research, the center is committed to development based on the core values of quality, innovation, sustainability, placing people and research ethics at the heart of all scientific activities. Equipped with modern infrastructure, a well-trained professional team, and rigorous GCP-compliant procedures, the center has become a trusted destination for domestic and international partners. A notable example is a Phase 1 clinical trial for a new chemical drug, sponsored by Day One Pharmaceutical, Korea. This groundbreaking study marks an effective international collaboration in new drug development and demonstrates the center's ability to conduct early phase trials to international standards. Before implementation, the Phase 1 study was reviewed and approved in full compliance with Vietnamese regulations. It underwent strict evaluation by the Institutional Ethics Committee, followed by approval from the National Ethics Committee in Biomedical Research. Based on this, the Ministry of Health issued the final approval to initiate the study. Additionally, the import license for the investigational product was granted by the Drug Administration of Vietnam, ensuring legal and regulatory adherence. The research process began with a screening phase, conducted approximately 1 week before the official trial. This step was essential to assess and select volunteers who met the study's eligibility criteria. At the center, volunteers first attended a group information session conducted by the principal investigator, covering objectives, procedures, benefits, and potential risks of the trial. Each volunteer then received individual consultation to address personal concerns and ensure complete understanding before participation. Once consent was obtained, participants signed the Informed Consent Form, ICF, in accordance with biomedical ethics guidelines. They then underwent comprehensive health screening, including vital signs, medical history, and laboratory tests such as CBC, liver and kidney function, coagulation profile, urinalysis, and ECG. All screening data were strictly evaluated against the inclusion and exclusion criteria specified in the approved study protocol, ensuring that only participants who met the safety and clinical standards were enrolled. Upon completion of screening, eligible volunteers were admitted to the center to begin the Phase 1 trial. Under close supervision by professional study staff, they received the investigational product and had blood samples taken at scheduled time points to evaluate pharmacokinetics and drug tolerability. The center also provided nutritionally balanced meals and recreational facilities to maintain the volunteers' comfort and well-being throughout their stay. After completing Phase 1, participants entered a 2-week washout period. This phase was necessary to ensure the investigational drug was fully eliminated from the body, preventing carryover effects in the subsequent phase. Although volunteers stayed off-site during this period, they were strictly instructed to refrain from taking any medications, supplements, or substances that could interfere with the study. The research team maintained regular contact to monitor health status and provide timely guidance and support. Following the washout period, volunteers returned to the center to proceed with Phase 2 of the trial. The procedures were repeated as in Phase 1, allowing the continued collection of data on drug safety, efficacy, and bioequivalence. During this stage, representatives from Phong University of Medicine and Pharmacy, Phong University Hospital, and the Ethics Committee conducted on-site inspections to ensure compliance with ethical and regulatory requirements. With a scientific approach to trial design, modern facilities, and a highly competent team, the Clinical and Bioequivalence Testing Center of Phong University of Medicine and Pharmacy is steadily aligning with international standards in clinical research. In addition to complying strictly with ethical and legal regulations, the center fosters a safe, transparent, and trustworthy research environment where partners, volunteers, and the community can place their full confidence. We are continually striving to become a premier destination for high-quality clinical research, contributing to the advancement of medical science and public health in Vietnam.